Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, welcome to Post High School Baseball with the Antelopes against the New Home Leopards from New Home High School. Hi, I'm Jim Plummer with the play-by-play, and Russ Morris will keep the scorebook and add commentary. Video of this event is live and will be available for on-demand viewing as well as very shortly after the broadcast, so you can watch it as many times as you like. It is Friday the 13th, a little bit scary today. March 13th, it is, 2026. We are live from Norm Cash Field at David Nichols Park in Post, Texas. It is Game 2 of the District 4 2A season, and the Antelopes are coming off a loss on Tuesday against the Leopards. That was at New Home, and now have a season record of 8-3-2. That's 2 ties, and a district record of 0-1. Post is under the direction of second-year head coach Israel De Leon and is assisted by Jordan Aguilar. New Home comes into the game with a 8-6 season record and is now 1-0 in district after winning on Tuesday against Post. The head coach is Brady Webb and is assisted by Tanner Mudd and Corey Furr. Let's go ahead and give thanks and prayer. Father God, we come to you in prayer to thank you for this day. We thank you for the great weather today. We look forward to a beautiful week as well as a good performance here at Norm Cash Field for a baseball game. Please bless all on the field, that there's no injuries and all sportsmanship will glorify your name on the field, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, we'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll have the Post ISD report when the Happy State Bank pregame show continues on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, this is the Happy State Bank pregame show on Post Sports Radio. We are live and free on YouTube. It is Post High School baseball broadcast live from Cash Field here in Post, Texas, where Post High School is taking on the New Home Leopards. This is the Post ISD report. I'm Jim Plummer. The school district is officially on spring break. It feels like spring today. It's in the 80s here at the Cash Field. They will return to classes on March 23rd. Yesterday was another great day at CMC clinicals for the PCT students. 40 phlebotomy sticks and 30 EKGs were performed on the patients. Great job, ladies and men. Our high school track teams competed in the Canyon Reef Relays in Snyder yesterday. You can see the results at milesplit.com. Next school year's cheerleaders for both the middle school and high school have been named. You can find those lists on the Post ISD Facebook page. Scholarship deadlines are quickly approaching. Local scholarships applications are due by Monday, April 27th. That's going to get here before you know it. If your seniors hasn't yet started applying for scholarships, now is the time. Congratulations to first-year head coach Brandon Murphy, who earned his first district game victory as the Lady Lope softball coach when they beat Morton this week 18-0. That was in 2.5 innings. The Lady Lopes have the weekend off and will resume district play on Monday against Tahoka at home. Post Sports Radio will cover the game starting at 4:45 in the afternoon. Then again, next Saturday, the 21st, will be another softball matchup, this time between Post and Seagraves, here as well at home, and that'll start at 11:45. This has been the Post ISD Report. I'm Jim Plummer. Stay tuned for more of the Happy State Bank pregame show here on Post Sports Radio. We are live and free on YouTube.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Are you looking for a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew do new construction, remodeling, demolition, and concrete work from the planning stage to the project completion. Also, if you are doing a DIY project, you can rent a roll-off dumpster. Carson drops it off and picks it up. Plan now for your next project and call the guys who build a lasting relationship with each customer. Carson Construction. Find them on Facebook or call 806-626-3811.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Post Antelope Baseball live and free on YouTube. It's Post Sports Radio bringing this presentation to you on this beautiful, what day is this?
Friday the 13th.
Okay. Spring break did officially begin for Post ISD. Actually, yesterday when they left class. So they go back a week from Monday. So it's going to be a nice long time for the students and the teachers. Let's take a look at the District 4 2A. Just getting started this past Monday and Tuesday. And right now, you got 4 teams of the district or the Division 2 schools that have 1 win and 0 losses, and the other ones have no wins and 1 loss. That's in district play. So Ropesville at the top with the overall record as well as 12-3. New Home comes in at second with a 1-0 district record, 8-6 overall. Sundown 1-0, 5-5 on the season. Seagraves is 1-0 with a 3-7 record. Post losing to New Home the other day, 0-1 in district. Now 8-3 and two ties on the season, so that's pretty good. Good start to the season for the Antelopes. The Tahoka Bulldogs 0-1 with a 4-4 overall record. Smyer Bobcats have a 0-1 record in district. They're 3-7 on the season. Then you got the Morton Indians, who are 0-1 with a 0-7, so they're still looking for their first victory of the season. And I could have sworn I wrote down who was playing who tonight. I probably have it somewhere. I think I do, yes. So today you got Sundown and Tahoka. Of course, Post entertaining New Home here. And then tomorrow it'll be Seagraves at Morton and then Ropes at Smyer. So there you go as far as District 4 2A, the standings, as well as what's going on tonight and tomorrow. So let's take another break, and we shall come back hopefully with the lineups, national anthem, all that good stuff here on Post Sports Radio. It's Antelope Baseball live and free on YouTube, brought to you by Post Sports Radio.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're about to wrap up the pregame show, which is brought to you by, of course, Centennial Bank. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, a member FDIC. Jim Plummer here, Russ Moore standing by. He's getting the books and all the paperwork ready before we get started. As you look at the field right now, the coaches meeting at home plate with the two umpires. That's what we'll go with today, and probably throughout the district season. In basketball, it was usually three, sometimes two. It depends on the school you went to. So today we do have two umpires. Have you ever seen a game where the home plate umpire is actually behind the mound? Not here tonight. I'm saying, have you ever seen that?
I have not.
Okay. Must be just in El Paso then. That's where I played my ball. Occasionally you would see that. All right. So we'll just watch what's going on there, wait for the national anthem to come up, and we'll join that here in just a moment. Thanks for being with us on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube. Quickly go over the rosters real quick. New home, the visiting team. The Leopards, number 2 is Beryl Hunter. 3, Derek Carrillo. 4 is Tucker Watkins. Number 5, Brock Basir. Branson Beckham wears number 6. Avon Madrid out in center field. He's number 7. Cale Tabor, number 8. Tucker Cotton is number 9. Number 10 is Gabe Burkhalter. Number 11 is Kylan Fulton. 12, Ryder Starkey. Evan Furlow is number 13. Jair Johnson is number 14. Kenny Donald, number 16. And number 17 is Hunter Simpson. For the Bold Gold Antelopes, the home team here at Norm Cash Field. Daniel Young, the junior, wears number 1. Number 2, Eric Rodriguez is a junior as well. Jax Perez, a sophomore, number 3. Edgar Salcedo, the senior, number 4. Logan Contreras, number 5, is a junior. Calvin Jarrett, number 6, he's a junior as well. Jackson Jeffrey, a freshman, number 7. The other freshman on the team is number 8, Slade Murphy. Then you got number 9, Colton Hawkins, a senior. Isaiah Moreno, a junior, number 10. Cam Menchaca, number 11, he's a junior. Mingo Soto, a junior as well, number 12. Daniel Carroll, number 14, he's a junior as well. And 23 is Sebastian Martinez, a junior. And then the roster is ended up with Eric Garcia. Coach Israel De Leon in his second year here at Post. First year, kind of a rough one as we expected. Went 8-4 over the season, 2-12 in the district. Did not qualify for the postseason. Now, over on the other side of the field, on the first base side, the Leopards, coached by Brady Webb, and he's coached for 11 years. He's in his 12th. He's got an overall record of 225 wins. Last year, 36-1. Made it to with the state runner-ups, and made it to the state championship. Getting ready to. So they're going to announce the lineups first. And Russ, I'm going to let you handle that. If you about at a point where you can. I got to go out and adjust the home plate camera.
Designated hitter will be number 8, Kale Tabor. And finishing out the lineup will be number 3, Derek Carrillo, number 16, Kenny Donald, and number 17, Tyler Ford.
Thank you, Russ. Now we're going to introduce the Bold Gold Antelopes.
First up for bat and playing catcher, Eric Bud Rodriguez. On the mound, Cameron Menchaca and Eric Garcia. Number 1. Playing first base, Daniel Young. Sorry, playing second base is Daniel Young. Playing first base is Daniel Carroll. And Sabi. Number 26 on third, Jackson Perez at shortstop. Isaiah Moreno out in left field. Edgar out in right field. And bringing it home will be Colton Hawkins out in center field. And the rest of the Post Bowl Gold Antelopes, Jackson Jeffrey, Slade Murphy, Mingo Soto, and Calvin Jarrett. All right, now if you would all rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Everybody keep your fingers crossed and we'll do out this way.
As they say in the big parks, it's play ball. Second game of district play for both these teams. Once again, it's the New Home Leopards visiting the Post Antelopes. Norm Cash Field, David Nichols Park in Post, Texas. And on the mound for the Antelopes, warming up, you got Eric Garcia. He's number 25. Behind the plate is Eric Rodriguez, number 2. Third base, Sebastian Martinez. Shortstop, Jax Perez. Daniel Young was at the second baseman. Daniel Carroll at first base. Out in left field, Isaiah Moreno. Colton Hawkins in center. And Edgar Saucedo is out in right field. Russ, what's the batting order today?
Batting first for the New Home Leopards going to be number 6. That's third baseman Branson Beckham. followed by number 2, the catcher, Hunter Burrell. Number 12, shortstop, Ryder Starkey. Number 9, Tucker Cotton, the second baseman, is batting cleanup. Pitcher for the Leopards tonight is going to be number 14, Jair Johnson. He bats 5th. Number 7, Avin Madrid out in center field. Bats 6th. In 7th, number 4, Tucker Watkins out in right field. Batting 8th, number 5, Brock Basire out in second base. Number 10, Gabe Burkhalter is a designated hitter. And Cale Tabor is going to be out in left field for him. Rest of the roster for the Leopards, Derek Carrillo, Kenny Donald, and Kylan Fulton.
All right, thank you, Russ. On the mound once again for the Antelopes is Eric Garcia, number 25. He's pitched 12.2 innings so far this season, 18 strikeouts, 8 walks, giving up 19 hits, 13 runs, 4 errors, and his ERA not bad at 4.97. Russ is flying in basically from San Antonio. Nice to have you back. Covering the state championship basketball games down there for the Dispatch and other papers.
For both Valley and Jayton. Just went down there and watched history being made in more ways than one.
All right.
So forgive me if I'm a little rusty. I'm just now finishing up basketball season.
Well, literally, you just flew in. I mean, this is only our second spring ball broadcast. First pitch from Eric Garcia is a called strike on the outside corner. So it's Branson Beckham at the plate. On deck, Hunter Burrell, followed by Ryder Starkey. Garcia with the right-handed delivery. Another curveball is going to be popped in the infield, and they're trying to decide how it's going to drop for a single. A little sun in the eyes probably for the second baseman and the first baseman, both Daniels. Typically, you let the pitcher, he'll call himself off and somebody else will get it. That could have gone either way. That brings up Hunter Burrell, number 2.
Yeah, normally that catch is normally made between the first baseman and the second baseman, depending on who can get there first.
Hunter's the catcher, at least for today. Throw to first, not in time. You don't get to say that in softball. Throw to first, from the pitcher at least, unless it's a ground ball. We got the inlaid home plate camera for you, the top center of the screen, so you can get a little bit closer look at the pitches and the swings and any crazy action that happens at home plate. The other camera is the rest of the field. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. Nice throw. A tad late, but a great throw by the catcher, Eric Rodriguez. And the shortstop, Jax Perez, there to catch it, make the tag just a little bit late. So again, Branson Beckham gets a stolen base. Hunter Burrell. High and inside, it's a ball. I hadn't noticed whether the home plate ump will show us the count each time, each pitch, or not.
Count should be at 2-0.
A 2-0 pitch coming up from Garcia. Curveball. Gets Burrell swinging. Miss. Was that 2-2 now?
2-1.
2-1?
I think. That's according, if my math is mathing.
If the scoreboard's good.
Runner
there goes the runner from second to third. Called strike, no throw down to third, so the runner gets another stolen base. That again is Branson Beckham. So Hunter Burrell, the catcher, still at the plate. Got to count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drives this one into center field. It's catchable, and it looks like it's caught by the center fielder, Colton Hawkins, for the out. The runner from third tags up for the first run of the game. So Branson Beckham crosses the plate on the tag up. Nice play out in center by Colton Hawkins. 1 out, third batter up for the inning. It's Ryder Starkey. He bats third for a reason. He kind of haunted us last year, I believe.
2 home runs in the second game of one of the doubleheaders.
Since you said that, it won't happen. That's the announcer's jink. You won't do one today, I hope, right? Right-handed batter. Where's number 12? He's a senior this year. Nobody on. High and inside for a ball. So between innings, we'll try to keep up with the pitch count, which has a lot to do in high school baseball. Breaking pitch, a little bit too far outside. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, nobody on. What is New Home ranked?
16th.
The 16th team in the state's got a 1-0 lead here in the first inning.
Team we play next week is Ropes, and they're ranked 20th. And word on the street is they might actually be better than New Home.
Well, record-wise, they look better. They've played a few more games. Of course, you had New Home going pretty deep in the basketball playoffs. I'm not sure how many of these guys actually were on the basketball team. I don't think, but a couple maybe. Inside curveball, ball, walks the batter. First walk of the game, so we've had our first walk, first stolen base, first out. The first batter, he'd get on a base hit, right? Yeah, pop fly in the infield.
Well, New Home, batting next is Tucker Cotton, the first baseman. But New Home, actually, their record is wonky the way it is because they've been a part of nothing but 4A, 5A school tournaments.
Sure, yeah. From the stretch, pitch down for a strike, throw to second. Oh, runner just beats the throw. Then again, Eric Rodriguez with another good chunk down to second base. Could make the count 0-1 with a runner on second, 1 out. It's Tucker Cotton at the plate, batting cleanup. Left-hander. Drives this one just past the first baseman, Carroll. It's one-handed scoop, gets mishandled by the right fielder. Runner from second comes all the way home for the second run of the game here in the first inning. E or not?
That's a base hit.
Base hit for Tucker Cotton.
No, he wouldn't. The baseman was late getting there. That's why it went underneath the glove. So here's your pitcher, Jair Johnson.
Score 2-0, top of the first, 1 out. Russ, take it from here if you would.
Throw to first is not in time. Keeps Cotton at first. Again, if you're just joining us, this is district game number 2 on the year. Throw to first, holds the runner, and keeps him in bay even though Carroll lost the ball a little bit there. 1 out. He's still here in the top of the first. Throw back to first. Here comes the 0-0. Just a little bit low for ball 1. Running with the lead at first. Throw back. Holds him. Comes the pitch. As Eric balked, it looked like.
Oh, it looks like it, yeah, okay. It's a ball called on Eric Garcia, the pitcher for the Antelopes, advancing the runner from first. Tucker Cotton at second base. Jair Johnson at the plate.
He balked back-to-back balks again.
Ooh, he's going to advance Cotton over to third now. Coach De Leon's questioning it. I mean, wants a better explanation. Yeah, it's like anything. Every umpire, every ref has a different take on what is and what isn't something. Well, hopefully Eric Garcia has figured that out by now for the rest of the game. High curveball is ball. 2-0 the count. Got one out, a runner at third. 2-0 is the score. New Home Leopards up here in the top of the first. There's the pitch. Curveball outside. 3-0 the count. So Eric Rodriguez behind the plate. Sebastian Martinez at third. Jax Perez at short. Ooh, nice pitch. No call. A little bit outside. Going to walk the runner or the batter. So you got runners on the corner now, first and third. Bring to play now Jair Johnson, or that was Johnson, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is center fielder Avin Madrid now.
Okay, Avin Madrid. Gave us a lot of problems last year as well. He too a senior, I do believe. That's what I've got. Returning starter.
Runner goes from first.
No throw to second. So runners now at second and third. Still one out.
Counts 0-1.
Garcia from the stretch brings it home. Slightly outside. Ball 2. Or 1 rather. 1-1 the count. A little action in the Antelope bullpen already. This pitch is going to be outside. They're going to count 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. I think that's Mingo warming up. Mingo Soto. Garcia. Called strike. Inside corner.
He's warming up with Cameron. Mingo is out in the bullpen.
So 2 possible pitchers in the bullpen just playing catch. A nice line drive to short is caught by Perez. Throws to third to get the force out and not in time. So that remains runners at second and third safely, but that is the second out of the inning. It's still a 0-2 lead in favor of New Home.
Here's the 7-hole hitter, Tucker Watkins.
Tucker number 4. Not sure what classification he is. Called strike. It's a nice slow breaking pitch by Eric Garcia. Is working a lot of the time. If he can keep it in the strike zone. So 0-1 to count with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Outside ball ties the count at 1. Number 5's on deck. That is Brock Basir. Is that how would you say that? Sound good?
Basir.
Basir.
Whichever one sounds easier.
Here's the pitch from Garcia. It's going to be driven into left field. Pop fly, catchable. Underneath to make the third out is Isaiah Moreno. Retires aside, leaving 2 on the base path at second and third. But New Home scores 2 in the top of the first. Take the lead 2-0. We'll come back with more of your Antelope baseball live and free on YouTube here on Post Sports Radio.
Are you looking for a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew do new construction, remodeling, demolition, and concrete work from the planning stage to the project completion. Also, if you are doing a DIY project, you can rent a roll-off dumpster. Carson drops it off and picks it up. Plan now for your next project and call the guys who build a lasting relationship with each customer. Carson Construction. Find them on Facebook or call 806-626-3811.
Here's Russ Morse with what happened in the top of the first.
Well, New Home generated 2 hits, had 2 runners left on base to end the inning. but Bogo committed 2 errors via balks. The 2 hits occurred in the inning where the leadoff hitter, Branson Beckham, with a little blooper in the infield, and then Tucker Cotton with a grounder out into right field. So now coming up to bat first for the Bull Gold is going to be number 2, the catcher Eric Rodriguez, followed by designated hitter Cameron Menchaca and Daniel Young batting third.
All right, thank you, Russ. Out in the field for the visiting New Home Leopards. On the mound is Jair Johnson. Behind the plate, Hunter Burrell. Beckham. What's his first name? Braden? Branson Beckham. I'm sorry.
Sorry if you can't read my
That's
writing.
all right. See, I appreciate you doing this, though, Russ. He's playing third base. Ryder Starkey is at short. Breck Bashir, rather. He's at second. Tucker Cotton at first. Cale Tabor?
Cale Tabor.
Cale Tabor out in left. Avon Madrid in center field. And then Tucker Watkins in right field.
Yeah, I apologize for the chicken scratch. I had to write it down in a hurry.
All right. We all have it. Some worse than others. Well, thank Carson Construction for sponsoring the score, and as you can tell on your screen, sponsoring the scoreboard as well.
You mentioned the track meet at Snyder yesterday. The Lady Lopes finished in 7th. They were the biggest, highest place finisher of the small schools, as well as Post. The Bull Gold finished in 2nd behind Friendship Memorial.
The boys? Awesome.
Yes. So
what was the JV there as well?
I'd have to go. Well, you can find out in the Post Dispatch when it releases next Thursday.
Right now, I can't.
Well,
you are the Post Dispatch, aren't you? Okay, here we go.
I'm not.
We'll get back to that in just a minute.
So, anyway, they're getting ready for Brownwood next Thursday over spring break.
Okay. Well, Eric Rodriguez at the plate for the Antelopes to start things off in the bottom of the first, down by 2 runs. And Jair Johnson on the mound with the first pitch. And the blue glove, which does not go with any team coordination, but does it matter these days? Everybody's wearing a different color tennis shoes and basketball. I used to have a red glove, but I played on a team that was red and white. First pitch was a ball, 1-0 the count. Outside, ball 2.
Eric Rodriguez on the year. Batting average with a 260.
263
yeah,
average.
263.
Not too bad.
On base percentage of .440. This counts now at 2-1.
Explain the OPS.
It's on base plus slugging.
Okay, so that's your big number there, 756 for Rodriguez. He's now tied in the count with 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slugging percentage counts as doubles, triples, home runs. That's extra base hits.
All right, Jair Johnson from the stretch with nobody on. Brings it home on a 2-2 pitch. Strikes out the swinging batter, which, of course, was Eric Rodriguez. 1 up, 1 down. Bottom of the first, New Home up by 2. Coming to play now is Cam Menchaca. He's playing DH today. Usually you see him a lot of times you see him on the mound as a left-handed pitcher. By the way, kudos to Coach De Leon with the good-looking field out there. And whoever else has helped him. High for a ball, 1-0 the count. I think last year the field looked good. I think it looks better this year. Of course, as the season progresses and the heat comes in, it's harder to keep it green. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we actually had some moisture before the baseball season this year. Actually helped the field out a lot.
At 4 inches of snow, not bad, right? Doesn't amount to 4 inches of rain, though, as you probably know. Called strike outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, but it did help to get the field looking the way it does. That's for sure.
Okay, Cam Menchaca at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, in and out. Johnson with the pitch outside.
Great take.
2-2 now. Both teams both wearing black jerseys, so it's kind of hard to tell who's where. Post has the white bottoms. The visiting team, New Home, with gray. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. And the runner's out. He didn't have to run. Batter's out. Had a chance to run. That might be a new rule. The catcher looked at the umpire and said, do I need to touch him? Called him out. Because the batter didn't try to run the first. All right, let's go with the left-handed batter now. Daniel Young, a junior, second base today, as he does usually. Daniel with a great batting average, 450. Swings at the first pitch. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. Nobody on. Next pitch. Low. 1-1 now the count. It's pretty quiet out there. It's like a golf game. We don't have to be this quiet, do we? Swing and a miss. 1 ball, now 2 strikes. With 2 outs. So Daniel Young trying to get on base, but trying to get a 2-out rally going for the Antelopes. Down by 2 runs. Fastball. Swinging strike. 3rd out. We go to the top of the 2nd in just a moment. So 3 up, 3 down for the Antelopes. We'll be back here in just a moment. It's Antelope Baseball, entertaining New Home today on Post Sports Radio's YouTube channel.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
All right, we're back live from Norm Cash Field, David Nichols Park in Post, Texas. Bold Gold Antelopes and the New Home Leopards. Post was up for the bottom of the first, and here's how things went. Russ?
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
Well said. You did a good job there. Didn't take too long. Let's see. Go here. All right, so coming up next, who do we have coming up next for New Home?
It's going to be the 8 and 9 hole hitters. Batting first in that order will be number 5, Brock Basir, second baseman, followed by number 10, the designated hitter, Gabe Burkhalter, and then back to the top of the order with number 6, Branson Beckham.
Thank you, Russ. 2 umps on the field, last warm-up. Pitch thrown and throw down to second. Looking really, Eric Rodriguez looking really good behind the plate. Has tried to throw out, 2 down at second base in the first inning. And perfect throws a little bit late. Or maybe the runner just had a good jump.
No, they were just just seconds late. But they were right there. If it was a little bit quicker release, we'd have had him.
All right, so it's still Eric Garcia on the mound. We'll keep track of his pitch count in just a little bit. Again, Rodriguez behind the plate. Martinez at third. Perez at short. Young at second. And Carroll at first. Got Brock Besire at the plate. Number 5 batting in the 8th slot. On deck, Gabe Burkhalter. Then they go to the top of the order with Branson Beckham. Full windup from Garcia. Little high. Mingo Soto's back in the bullpen with his left-handed buddy. Menchaca throwing the ball. From Garcia, the next pitch, a ball. 3-0 the count. Don't have any stats on the New Home team. Low and inside for a ball. 4 pitches, a walk, and a runner at first. No outs. Brings to the plate the 9th slot hitter, Gabe Burkhalter, number 10.
It's the 3rd walk today so far.
Point out Coach Brady Webb at third base. There's the pitch. It's a bunt. Foul down the first baseline. Once again on the mound, got Eric Garcia for the Antelopes. ERA of 4.97. 18 strikeouts in those 12 innings. What's he have today? Any? Working on that first?
He's working on his first.
Runner at first, got a pretty good lead. Throw over there to get him. Not in time. Made him work for it, though. Out in the outfield for the Antelopes. We'll get to that in a second. Breaking ball still inside. 1-1 the count.
On the outfield for the Antelopes is out in left field, Isaiah Moreno, Colton Hawkins in center, and right field,
Edgar Saucedo. He probably throw to first for no reason. He need an extra warm-up pitch. So Besire at first, throw over there, not in time. Besire with a pretty good lead at first, not going. Curveball outside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Still nobody out, 1 on at first.
Counts 2-1.
2-1, okay.
Runner goes. And
Fouled off. Runner's got to go back to first. I'll make the count 2-2 now. For number 10 out there, Gabe Burkhalter. Got a wide gap in left center. Hope nobody notices. There goes the runner, and the pitch is going to hit the batter, so a hit by pitch would advance the runner from first to second anyway. All right, go to the top of the order. It's going to be Branson Beckham, number 6.
Got things started off with a little infield single. Came around and scored.
Hunter Burrell on deck, followed by Ryder Starkey. No outs, 2 on, first and second. Top of the second inning, and a 2-run lead for New Home. Low pitch from Garcia. From the stretch, Garcia, turns around, throws it to second, in and out of the glove of Young. It's going to advance the runners 1 base each. Everybody stays put after that. So it puts 2 runners in scoring position. Garcia from the stretch with runners at second and third. Drive into left field is going to be foul. Isaiah Moreno is going to pick up that foul ball and get the ball back in.
Now you may want to tell your outfield to scoot back a little bit.
So Branson Beckham at the plate. Hunter Burrell on deck. In the hole, Ryder Starkey. 2 runners on at second and third. Drive into left field. It's going to be a clean one. Catchable, and it is by Moreno. Tag from third. It's going to be a double play for the Bold Gold Antelopes. What a throw from Isaiah Moreno from Shallow left field, but a great throw nonetheless. Boy, that's what you do. All right. So all of a sudden, 2 outs. Still got a runner at third. Nobody scored. Got that runner thrown out at home.
The old 7-2 put out.
Exactly. Fly out to left, and the left fielder gets his second out by throwing the ball all the way to the catcher, not even on a hop. Hunter Burrell at the plate. Breaking ball, a little bit high. Okay, Burrell, what did he do last time?
Burrell, he flew out to center field.
Ball, called strike on the corner.
He's been consistent with that so far.
All right, so we got 1-1 count to Burrell. He's got a runner at third. One of his teammates is there. That's Beckham. No, he flew out. That would be Burkhalter at third.
Yeah, he moved on the fly, or on the throw home. He moved.
Eric Garcia trying to get himself out of this inning without giving up a run. He gave up 2 in the first. We're in the bottom of the second. Nice pitch, a little bit too far outside, though. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs.
Yeah, a strikeout. We give yourself a big boost, or just preventing the runner scoring. Period.
Here comes the pitch from Garcia. Oh, corner. No, just missed the outside corner. All right, so it's going to bring up number 12, Starkey, the shortstop. He's got runners at first and third. We're going to get a courtesy runner possibly. Looks like number 2. Is that who that is?
No, number 2. He just got walked.
Okay.
That's Burrell.
All right, Burrell gets the walk. Must have changed his gloves or something. He's out there.
Yeah, he threw his batting gloves over to the dugout.
Okay. There you go. At the plate, once again, number 12, Ryder Starkey. How'd he do his first time up?
He walked, came around, scored.
Burrell is at first. Oh, a throw to first. A good throw. Probably would have gotten him, but it got away from Carroll, way to his left. That brings home number 10, Gabe Burkhalter from third. Now 3-0.
It's an E1.
New home with the lead here, top of the second. Basically a wild pitch to first base. Throw over there again. This time that's more accurate. Shadows coming across the field. We'll probably end up turning the lights on by the end of the game. Here's the pitch. Pop fly. It may be playable.
It barely, no.
It was playable, just right up against the fence.
That wind, Jim, it's not blowing directly across the field. It's blowing from left field straight out to center. The flag is angling following the fence.
Right.
So
all right, so it's going to give the batter another chance there with an 0-1 count.
Yeah, it's not like the softball game the other day where it couldn't make up his mind.
There's a pop fly. This one's going to be to right center. It'll be hard to get to. It's deep. 1 bounce. 1.5 bounce off the fence. Going to bring home the runner from first. And it looks like Starkey's got himself a triple. Standing on third base. Nice and easy. All right, so Tucker Cotton now comes into play with the runner at third. And a 4-0 lead. We'll get our scoreboard caught up here. Sorry about that, folks. Due home 4, post 0. We're in the top of the second. Left-handed batter is number 9. That's Tucker Cotton.
He had a single back in the first, and he had the RBI that drove in Branson Beckham.
All right, so Cotton ready for a second pitch. 1-0 count. This one gets away from the catcher. Give that a wild pitch, and the runner standing up easily scores at home. Another run for the New Home Leopards, making it 5-0 here, top of the second.
Still 2 outs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just need to find a way to stop the bleeding. You're very close.
Yeah, almost got out of this inning without giving up a run. Just things change quick. Garcia from the stretch. Breaking ball, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on this time.
You wouldn't think, but it's amazing in this sport how much the little things definitely matter.
Yeah, it just broke open this inning. Another nice pitch, outside corner, called strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Tucker Cotton, left-handed batter in the box, ready to roll. Drives this one past the second baseman in the right. Gets over the right, hits the shoulder of the right fielder. It's Edgar Saucedo. He gets the ball in a little bit late. We'll have to give this young man a single with an error on the right fielder. Now it's Jair Johnson, the pitcher. Number 14 comes to the plate.
Timeout taken. Get the batting gloves over. Back to the gut. Yeah, that ball just took a little bit of a hop. As the outfielder just kind of overran it a little bit. So runner advances to second on the throw.
Ground ball to the pitcher into center field. Brings home the runner from second. Put another lick on the scoreboard. 6-0 now. Scoring just now. Then still, as play continues, little miscommunication by the Antelopes allows that runner, the batter who hit the single, turns it into a, well, he got to second. It's not officially a double.
No. He's able to get an extra base hit out. He's able to get an extra. Lord, if I can talk,
an extra base
hit out of that.
An extra base, actually. Now we got a runner coming in to take the place of Jair Johnson, who's the pitcher tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be number
11.
11.
So Kylan Fulton is coming in to run for the pitcher. Johnson.
No, sorry, it's 15. That's going to be
15.
Yeah.
No 15. We got a
16 then.
16.
Kenny Donald.
There you go. Kenny Donald is in. Trying to keep us on our toes. So a runner at second. No balls, no strikes. First pitch coming up. It's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher off his glove. It's going to allow that runner or the batter to be safe at first. Advance the runner from second. So runners at the corners now. Still 2 outs. That's what you call a 2-out rally, Russ. Unfortunately, it's a New Home.
Well, one thing we have seen, when they get on base, they are in scoring position. It does not matter. A base means they're ready to roll.
Very aggressive on the bases, always looking for that next base. Here goes the runner from first. He's going to be a drive into left field, line drive, scooped up by Moreno. Allows the runner 16 to come across the plate. That's Kenny Donald, the courtesy runner, running for Jair Johnson. And that's going to give the New Home Leopards another run, making the score 7-0. Top of the second. Runners at first and second.
All right. Brock Besire.
Madrid's going for third base on the steal. Doesn't have to. Hit and run. Throw to the first in time to get the runner. That retires the side. Leaves 2 on the bases. But the visiting team, the New Home Leopards, put 5 on the scoreboard here in the top of the second. So we'll take a break, take a review of that second in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio. We've got Antelope baseball for you on the YouTube channel.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
Hey, we're streaming live and free on YouTube. It's Antelope Baseball on Post Sports Radio. Let's take a look at what happened in the top of the second with the New Home Leopards.
5 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors committed by the Bull Gold, and 2 runners left on base by New Home. As soon as Ryder Starkey hit that triple, the floodgates opened.
And that was with 2 outs.
For New Home, yeah, and just everything Murphy's Law happened in that with that little 2-out rally. Anything that could go wrong did go wrong, but you're able to stop the bleeding and get yourself in a position. Now this brings up your 4, 5, and 6 batters. Daniel Carroll, Sebastian Martinez, and Jax Perez.
Jair Johnson still on the mound for the New Home Leopards. Hunter Burrell, the catcher. Over at third base still should be Beckham. Starkey at short. Besire at second. Cotton at first. Out left field is Tabor. Madrid in center. And over in right is Watkins. Didn't notice they have 2 Hunters on the team as well as 2 Tuckers. First names. You know, me or Russ like to have fun with rosters. So we notice little things like that.
A couple of these guys, they made their, I think maybe about 2 or 3 of them, they've made their first baseball start this year after making a deep run into the basketball playoffs. His first pitch is taken for a ball.
How deep did they go?
They went to the regional final, I believe, and lost to Groover.
All right, Johnson with the pitch, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike for Daniel Carroll, number 14 at the plate. Batting in the cleanup position. From the stretch, Johnson brings it home. Drive to the shortstop. Will Carroll beat the throw?
Yes.
Safe, he does. Just barely beats the throw. So Ryder Starkey, nice clean scoop at shortstop, throws it to first over to Cotton, but it's going to be Post Carroll that beats the throw.
Set Bull Gold speed.
There you go. Defensive tackle or
tight end.
And a tight end for the Bull Gold Antelopes on the football field. There's going to be a discussion. Coach Webb for New Home's out there discussing the call.
It was bang, bang, but it looked like Carroll was able to get his toe on the bag before the ball got there. It was great hustle by Daniel.
And luckily we don't have to produce a replay for the umps. All right, let's go to number 26 coming to the plate now for the Antelopes. It's Sebastian Martinez, the third baseman. Bats right.
Competing at the regional track meet tomorrow, regional powerlifting meet tomorrow with him and Daniel Young as well.
Swing, was it a foul ball? Foul
yes.
tip. Makes the count, no balls, 1 strike. Sebastian with a 182 batting average. His OPS is 619. Pretty impressive. Once again, playing third base for the Antelopes. That's a play with an 0-1 count. No outs and a runner at first. Breaking ball catches that corner.
Don't count him out as far as speed goes. Remember, he's a pulling guard.
That's right.
So you got to be quick.
And if he's hunting somebody down, he's a lot faster. Johnson checks first. With the blue glove, brings it home. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Sebastian Martinez, his first time up.
That's 4 strikeouts for Johnson. Here's Jax, shortstop.
Jax, number 3, sophomore. Saw him a lot last year at shortstop. High and inside for a ball. Jax Perez, a .308 batting average. On-base percentage of .379. And the big number 725 on the OPS. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Daniel Carroll got a base hit by beating the throw from the shortstop. Swing and a miss by Perez. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, it was a little late on that slider.
.7-0 the score, New Home up. At the bottom of the second, the Antelopes, their second time at the plate. Johnson brings it home. Ground ball's going to go to short. He'll go for the runner at first, which is Perez, gets him. Throw to second against the rounding Carroll, but he gets back to second in time. So 2 outs now. Got a runner at second in scoring position for the Antelopes, trying to get their first point, their first run on the board here in just a minute. Brings up the left fielder for the Antelopes. It's Isaiah Moreno, a little busy out there today and doing well. So I'm get the tag up runner from third just in the last inning.
He's got wheels as well, Moreno does.
Swings and misses the first pitch. Moreno, number 10. Junior this year. Returning starter, played left field as well last year. Here comes the pitch from Johnson inside. Makes the count 1-1. 2 outs. Daniel Carroll on second base wants to come home. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch, Johnson checking second. Brings it home. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. So Post does get a hit in this inning. Leaves that runner stranded at second. Therefore, no runs yet. So we go to the top of the third in just a moment, where the New Home Leopards lead 7-0 here at Norm Cash Field in Post, Texas.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
The Antelopes leave one stranded. Almost got on the board, but didn't. Here's Russ Morris with more of what happened there in the bottom of the second.
No runs. 1 hit, though. No errors committed by New Home, but we did leave 1 runner on base. Well, pitching update. Jair Johnson threw 2 innings for New Home at 27 pitches. Eric Garcia threw 2 innings at 55 pitches.
Okay.
So now coming up for the Leopards. Make sure I'm getting this right.
Number 10.
It should be number 10, Gabe Burkhalter.
What's he done so far? He's been up twice.
Been up twice in the second inning. He grounded out to shortstop to end the inning. To begin the second, he was hit by pitch and advanced and scored on a wild pitch.
All right, for the Antelopes, Eric Garcia remains on the mound. Behind the plate is Eric Rodriguez. The 2 Erics, the focus of the game tonight. So Martinez at third, Perez at short, Young at second, and Carroll's at first.
Pitcher is Eric with a K. Catcher is Eric with a C.
There you go. Thank you. Eric Garcia. Called strike. Nice pitch. Tony is number 10, Gabe Burkhalter. Second pitch is fouled off. 1-1 now the count. Out in the outfield for the Antelopes, Isaiah Moreno playing well out there in left. Colton Hawkins is in center, and Edgar Saucedo out in right. Here's Garcia's pitch, third one against this batter. It's going to be driven into left center for a pop fly. It's almost catchable. It gets past Hawkins out in center field just barely. A clean double, stand-up double for the batter. We'll bring up the second batter of the inning, number 6. That's the top of the order with Branson Beckham.
He is 1 for 2 on the day. Beckham started things off in the first with an infield single, came around and scored, and he flew out to Isaiah Moreno out in left field.
Beckham, a returning starter as well. A junior this year. First pitch, a ball. Garcia from the stretch brings it home in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 now the count. Garcia brings it in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. He's kind of bounced around to his right. Advances a runner to third. That's number 10, of course, who just got on base. That's Gabe Burkhalter. So you got no outs, runner at third. 3-0 the count to this batter. And Newhome up 7-0. Once again, 16th ranked in the state.
Defending regional finalists in
That's
2A
right.
Division 2. 2A Division 1. As the runner walks.
They were region winners, weren't they?
Yes.
Yes, finalist, okay.
Yeah.
All right, may have a change in the pitcher. Coach De Leon's going to talk to Garcia before he crosses the white line, and he is going to take the ball and get our next pitcher in there. That happens to be Mingo Soto, number 12. He's a junior, returning starter as well. We'll take a look at how he pitches. Mingo's pitched 15.2 innings so far this year with 25 strikeouts, 14 walks. He's given up 21 hits, 14 runs. There were 13 errors while he's been pitching. ERA 5.8. Tell you what, we'll take a break here and come back with more of your Bold Gold Antelope baseball here on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back live. Domingo Soto's still warming up. About finished for us. How did our first pitcher do, Eric Garcia?
All right. Through 2 1/3 innings, 62 pitches, no strikeouts, 5 walks, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned, and 1 wild pitch. Now this brings up Domingo Soto to the mound. Who on the year, if I may, Jim. Domingo on the year, 15 2/3 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts with an ERA of 5.80. He's given up 14 walks, 21 hits, 14 runs, 13 earned. Runner goes, and he's going to try for 3.
Wild pitch.
Runner comes in to score, almost hit him in the head.
Almost got the runner. Number 10 makes it home safely, almost getting picked off That's Gabe Burkhalter. He's going to be okay, but it's another run for the Leopards of New Home. Making the score 8-0. Top of the third. No outs. Got a runner on third now on that wild pitch. Number 6 advanced to third base. That's Beckham.
I'm going to give that one a pass ball.
You're the official scorer, so, well,
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, I'm not the official.
We don't know what this coach is going to give. There's a ground ball into center field, right past the pitcher's mound. Fielded nicely by Hawkins. Gets it to second base. Going to be an RBI single for the young man, Hunter Burrell. Brings home Beckham, and now Starkey comes to the plate, the shortstop. Going to have either a courtesy runner or change their gloves over there at first base. In the meantime, Russ, let's review what Starkey's done today.
Well, he's hitting wise 1 for 1. On base percentage, he's 2 for 2. He got on base in the first inning with a walk, came around and scored, and then he hit a triple, and then came around and scored on a wild pitch. He started things off in the second inning where there were 2 outs in the inning, and just opened the floodgates for the Leopards.
Hunter Barrel makes his way to first base on a single. He'll have a courtesy runner come in. Number 3 is Derek Carrillo.
Remember, Burrell's the catcher for the Leopards.
Throw to first to get Carrillo, not in time. So Mingo on the mound from the stretch. A runner at first, throws over there once again.
Just real quick, remind everybody what's going on this week. We got the regional powerlifting meet tomorrow, and then if you're not doing anything, here comes the pitch. Take it outside for a ball.
So you can go to the Antelope Arena and watch powerlifting.
Yeah, the Post is lifting in that meet tomorrow. That's at 3. At 8, sorry. And then you can go over to New Home and watch your and go watch Post take on the Lady Leopards for softball.
Okay. Then they'll play again Monday. I've got that on my schedule for us to do. Is that correct? Be playing here. Mingo from the stretch. The 1-0 count now 2-0. I do believe Domingo will be powerlifting as well.
Yes.
Tomorrow, so you can come out and see him from pitcher to powerlifter. Throw to first, not in time.
Yeah. Mingo, Sebastian Martinez, Daniel Young. We believe Daniel Carroll's in that meet as well. We have 11 lifters. Pitch taken outside for ball 3.
.3-0 the count, no outs. It is 9-0. I got to add another run for the Leopards. Outside pitch, going to walk the batter. Starkey gets a free base. So for New Home, third base coach is Brady Webb. Over on the first base side should be his first listed assistant, Tanner Mudd, or it could be Corey Furr. I think it's Tanner. Here's the pitch.
Catches the corner for strike.
It's a Tucker Cotton. He's a left-handed batter. 0-1 the count to him with no outs. 2 runners on at first and second. Inside and low now. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Foul tip. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So you got a pinch runner at second. It's going to be a shortstop snag for going for 2. And not a good throw from the second baseman to first. So gets the put out at second for the first out of the inning. Advances number 3, the pinch runner, or courtesy runner, Carrillo to third. And safe at first is Cotton, right?
Cotton, yes.
Tucker Cotton, number 9. Brings up Jair Johnson, number 14, the pitcher.
It's not a hit for Cotton as he advances on the fielder's choice.
High and inside. Correct. How's Johnson done so far?
He is 2 for 2 as far as getting on base. 1-1 hitting. He's started things off. Pitch taken for a ball for him in the first inning with the walk. Then had a single that with miscommunication he would advance to second base on. He'd come around and score.
Next pitch to Johnson. He's going to pop it up. It's catchable. Short center field. Hawkins under it. Makes a catch. Makes a throw home. And the runner stays at third, and luckily he did. Would have been a put out to Carrillo. So 2 outs now in the top of the third. And the visiting team, the Leopards, up 9-0. Still alive here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs, though. Evan Madrid, number 7, comes to the plate, playing center field. You got runners on the corners at first and third. With 2 outs, you probably see that runner at first take a chance at second base here on this pitch. Mingo brings it home, and it's going to be driven into deep center field in the sun. Hawkins under it with the snag. Brings that ball down, ends the inning, and leaves 2 on base for Newhome with a 9-0 lead. And we'll take a break and come right back here and get a wrap-up of what happened there in that half. Post Sports Radio, Bold Gold Antelope Baseball. We're live and free on the YouTube channel.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post Hometown Laundry and Dry Cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
Jim Plummer here bringing you the game tonight, play-by-play. And Russ Moore standing by, keeping the scorebook. It's kind of hard sometimes, but he's going to tell us what happened there in the bottom of the second.
Well, 2 runs on 2 hits. Bold had a clean inning defensively, and the Leopards stranded 2 runners on base. As now bringing up for the Bold Gold, going to be the 8 and 9 hole hitters, Edgar Salcedo and Colton Hawkins. Then back to the top of the order with Eric Rodriguez.
I said that was the bottom of the second. Actually, it was the bottom of the third. We go to the bottom of the third right now. So that was the top of the third. All right, let's see what goes on here. Post trying to get their first run on the board. Who'd you say is coming to the plate first?
It's going to be Edgar Salcedo, then Colton Hawkins on deck. Eric Rodriguez is in the hole.
Rodriguez at the top of the order. Post with a chance to do some damage here. Last warm-up thrown to second.
Yeah, not bad. 263 on base percentage. Wait for Salcedo, my bad. 750 batting average, on base percentage at 875.
All right, so we'll see number 4 playing right field tonight. Coming to the plate, Edgar Salcedo. His first time at bat, right?
Yes.
All right, so if you're watching the game, you can see that top center, lots of sky there. We're filling it up with a second camera showing you the home plate. The umpire, catcher, and batter. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Sun is going down. A lot of shadows on the infield right now. No, it's going to be a drive into center. No, it's going to be the shortstop, third baseman rather. And he drops it. So there's the kind of
E5
motivation you need. A little error doesn't hurt you when you're the team that's down by 9 runs. All right, speaking of 9, number 9 coming to the plate. Colton Hawkins. On deck, Eric Rodriguez, as After Hawkins, the Antelopes go to the top of the order. So Saucedo at first. Outside pitch to Hawkins. 1-0 the count with no outs and one on. Hawkins, a senior this year. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. Got a little ahead of that one. Big gap between third and shortstop right now. Same between second and first. High and inside for a ball. 2-1, no outs, runner at first. Johnson delivers outside. Johnson's now showing a little bit of fatigue. Any idea how many pitches he's thrown?
No, not off.
We'll check that for you on just a little bit. Showing bunt, pulls back. So it's going to be another ball. It's going to walk Hawkins to first. Advance number 4, Saucedo to second. So post now with no runs, with runners at first and second. The bottom of the third. Scores 9-0 in favor of New Home. Oh, nice bunt down third base line. Goes foul, though. That's number 2 at the plate, Eric Rodriguez. Second time out for Eric. Runners at first and second. No balls, 1 strike. Johnson from the stretch. Steps off the mound. Runners return to the bases. Throw to the second. Not in time. It's Besire playing second base. Starkey at short. See those guys in the picture right now. Trying to hold that runner at second. Here comes the pitch from Johnson. Breaking balls. Called strike. Throw down the first is over the head of the covering second baseman. That's going to advance the runners. And coming home is Rodriguez. I'm sorry, that's number 4. It's Saucedo as Hawkins advances from first to third. So Post gets on the board with the run here in the bottom of the third. 9-1 the score. All right, still got no outs. Runner at third. Eric Rodriguez at the plate. He's got an 0-2 count. Breaking ball. Catches Rodriguez swinging for the strikeout. So 1 out, 1 on at third.
6 Ks for Jair Johnson.
All right, it's going to bring up Cam and Chaka, the designated hitter.
Struck out in the first.
He's going to drive it into just over the second baseman's head. Nope, not so lucky. Nice turning catch by the second baseman out there. That's Besire. That's going to hold the runner Hawkins at third and put 2 outs on the board for the Antelopes. Daniel Young, second baseman, coming up, the junior. Excuse me. Daniel's averaging .450 at the plate.
Struck out in the first. Comes the 0-0 from Johnson. Catches the outer part of the zone for strike 1. So far, the umpire has been consistent with that part of the plate today. Way outside for ball one.
Yeah, so you can ask for an umpire to be consistent on all those pitches.
I don't care if it's right or wrong. I just want it to be consistent.
Exactly. Johnson from the stretch with a runner at third. 2 outs and a swing. Going to make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Daniel Young. Swing and miss. Third out. Retires aside. And Young goes down swinging. So at the end of the third inning, his new home 9, Post scores their first 1 run. So 9-1 the score. We'll take a break and come back with the recap of that half of an inning here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Hey, Jim Plummer here with Russ Morris. Russ standing by to give us a recap of how the Antelopes did in the bottom of the third.
1 run on no hits. 1 runner left on base. Leopards committed 2 errors. And were able to score a run off of an ill-advised throw from the catcher to first base as it just sailed into the outfield. Now, coming to the plate for the Leopards, it's going to be number 7, Tucker Watkins, I believe, followed by Brock Basire and Gabe Burkhalter. Pitch count update: 15 pitches for Domingo Soto, 32 for Jair Johnson.
Okay. Thank you, Russ. I come to the plate, number 4 for New Home. That's Tucker Watkins. I do have some stats on him, Russ. I lied to you earlier. He's got a 400 average.
Did you pull that from their game changer?
Actually, Coach Webb sent this to me.
Okay.
And it was late. It was middle afternoon. I was about to wrap up my computer, and I better get that printed out. First pitch to him, a little outside for a ball. Domingo, 2 balls in a row, 2-0 the count now. Swinging a pop fly, may be in play for the catcher. Just can't get to it. Hard to chase that one down for Eric Rodriguez.
Yeah, it was just inches away from the wall where it landed. It had been it's a makeable play, but it's a tough ask to get there.
So Tucker Watkins is batting in the 7th slot. On deck for him is Brock Basire, and then Gabe Burkhalter. Foul tip. Keeps that count 2 balls with 2 strikes now.
Let's get a strikeout.
Need a strikeout. Be the first one, huh?
First one of the game for the pitching staff.
Come on, Mingo. Oh, we tip back again.
Just landed on the ramp at the visitor side of the stands for a foul.
Watkins was just trying to make sure it wasn't a called strike.
Foul tip again.
For the Antelopes, Rodriguez still behind the plate.
Late time called for Watkins.
Watkins with a 2-2 count. Domingo with the pitch. Fly ball foul. Looks like it's going to go out of play, and it does.
Lands in
almost in the bullpen. Beyond the bullpen. That's the second bullpen, I guess.
Yeah.
Still out there for the Antelope, Sebastian Martinez at third. Jax Perez at short. Daniel Young's at second, and Daniel Carroll at first. Domingo Soto pitches again. It's going to be a pop fly. This one's playable. First base side. And Carroll
dropped. It's
bobbles
a foul ball.
it. So staying alive at the plate with a 2-2 count.
You mentioned the double dugouts down left field. This is a great field design, weird layout because both bullpens are off over here instead of having one bullpen per dugout.
High, very high. That's going to be a full count now, 3-2. Yeah, a second bullpen. Yeah, you need one over here, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got to have the deepest center field fence ever. Foul tip once again. Watkins still at the plate. I think Domingo's thrown quite a few pitches to him due to the foul balls. This one's outside, going to walk him. Puts Watkins on first.
That's his second base trip today. He was 1 for 2 before that, getting on base. So he's now 2 for 3 on base, 1 for 2 as far as hitting goes.
Okay, number 5.
Basir.
Brock Basir. Brock is batting .269. Throw to first by Domingo, not in time.
Got on base in the second with a walk and then grounded out. No, then fell victim to a putout trying to score from Isaiah Moreno to home plate.
Throw to first, not in time. So no balls, no strikes, no outs. A runner at first, and it's Newhome with a 9-1 lead, top of the 4th. Drive into right center. It's going to be a base hit and more. It's like a double, maybe a triple. And Watkins coming around third to come home. And Basir is going to third on the triple. So nice hit all the way to the fence between center and right. Increasing the score 10-1.
And that's what you didn't want to happen because you're approaching that conversation that we can start having.
The mercy rule.
Yeah. I was trying not to bring it up until it was absolutely necessary. Now it's absolutely necessary.
So it would be 10 runs after 5. We are in the top of the 4th.
You gotta prevent them from scoring 5 runs for an inning for it to be over.
Oh, for the 15-run rule.
Yeah, because it's 15 after 3, 10 after 5.
Gotcha. Okay, so number 10 is the plate. It's Gabe Burkhalter. He's got a 2-0 count, runner at third. No outs. Ball's in the dirt.
He's gotten on base he's got on base twice. Had a double last inning.
All right, 3-0 the count. Mingo Soto with the pitch, high and outside, going to walk the batter.
Oof.
Runners, ducks at the corners, they say. Brings up number 6.
Beckham. Branson Beckham.
Top of the order. He'll be followed by Hunter Burrell and possibly Ryder Starkey.
Wind has died a little bit. Runner goes, no throw. Back.
Trying to trick the runner Basir on third base. He didn't get tricked. Burkhalter now at second, so 2 in scoring position. Seeing the Yellow Jackets come into the booth. Don't like to see that too much. Last pitch was a ball, 1-0 the count. Beckham at the plate. Next pitch, a ball to 3-0 count now. Beckham with a .432 batting average is going to walk.
Bases loaded.
Okay. His on-base percentage just happens to be .479.
Golly. Well, the stats tell you why they're good at what they do. That's for sure. As far as Newhome.
Ryder Starkey. Ground ball to short. Jax Perez handles it nicely, going for 2. Gets the one at second. A little late for first. So it's going to be 1 out. with a runner scoring, increasing lead now to 11-1, a 10-run lead for the New Home Leopards. So fielder's choice gets the runner safe at first, and a courtesy runner coming back out for Burrell. Didn't get his number. I think it was Derek Carrillo once again, number 3. All right, so number 12, Ryder Starkey. Senior, tore us apart last year. This year, batting average of .444, on-base percentage of .565. He pops out the first pitch, goes into center field. Hawkins underneath it, one hands it. The runner comes from third. The throw is not going to be made from the infield. So another run scores for the Leopards.
That flew out to Hawkins, he did.
Yes, center field. That's that in right field, the sun fields at this time of day. Hard to play that pop fly, and Hawkins did a great job to get under it. Didn't lose track of it at all. So runner at first. Number 9 comes to the plate. That's Tucker Cotton. He's got a .462 batting average.
All right. Now you need to get out of this inning.
Throw the first, not in time by Soto. So you got 2 outs, one runner at first, and a 12-1 lead, or score rather, with a 11-run lead for New Home. This one's going to be driven into center field as well. This one right center, and Hawkins is there, makes the catch once again, and retires aside and leaves 1 at first base for the Leopards. Once again, that score after 3.5, 12-1. And it's the New Home Leopards, 16th ranked in the state, with the lead. And we'll come back with more Bold Gold Antelope baseball here on Post Sports Radio, home, of course, the Bold Gold.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
New Home Leopards put up a couple runs in the top of the 4th. Here's Russ Morris to explain that.
3 runs on 1 hit. No errors committed by the Bold Gold defense. 1 runner left on base. Make sure your Carson Construction score 12-1 as we enter the bottom of the 4th. Coming up to bat is going to be the 4, 5, and 6 hole hitters, Daniel Carroll, Sebastian Martinez, and Jax Perez.
All right. Well, Antelopes, you were just saying off mic or off the air that they got to get at least 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th to stay alive.
You got to at least you got to get 2 runs to get yourself alive going into the 5th inning. I mean, the game's not over.
They still get one. They still get the bat in the bottom of the 5th,
yeah.
But you would like to have those 2 runs or more.
Would like for us to not fall mercy here.
That's number 14 is still on the mound for the Leopards.
I say that because
Johnson.
Because we have a doubleheader coming up against the number 20th team in the state of Texas, the Ropes Eagles, and I would like for us to have some kind of positive sense of momentum heading over to Ropes.
Well, that's number 14 leading off for the Antelopes. Daniel Carroll, the first baseman.
He is 1 for 1 on the day. Had a single to get things started off.
He ran out the throw from the shortstop to accomplish that.
Was left stranded on second base.
Johnson throws, swing and miss by Carroll. Carroll, by the way, pretty good average. Comes into this game with a batting average of .526. On base percentage, .560. Swings haphazardly at the second pitch for a ball, or for a strike rather. Count now 0-2. Bottom of the fourth inning. Sebastian Martinez on deck. He'll be followed by Jax Perez. Johnson with the pitch. High and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carroll. Little breeze coming right into the booth now. You can probably hear it in our microphones. Swing and a miss. So 1 up, 1 down. So Carroll with a first time up gets a base infield base hit. Second time strikes out.
8 strikeouts on the day for Johnson.
Okay. The lights are on here at the Norm Cash Field. If this game goes a couple more innings, it'll be pretty dark. First pitch to Martinez. Outside.
Good take.
Jax Perez on deck.
Isaiah Moreno in the hole.
Sebastian with a 182 batting average. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch from Johnson from the stretch. The blue gloved pitcher. Martinez fouls it off. Still 1-2 the count. Be good if he had to get the blue glove. You get one shoe red and the other one white. Be very patriotic. Curveball outside. 2-2 now the count with 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Sebastian Martinez, second batter for the Antelopes. Swing and miss. So 2 strikeouts, 2 in a row for the Antelopes.
Strikeout number 9.
That brings up Jax Perez.
Jax, he is hitless. He grounded out to shortstop, or to short, back in the second.
All right, Johnson from the stretch. First pitch to Perez. It's going to be high for a ball. 1-0 the count, 2 outs, nobody on. As we discussed, we'd love to see Post get 2 runs in this inning to keep hope alive, Russ. Swing and a miss, so 1-1 now the count. This one's going to be popped up. It's in play, but foul. The catcher tries to run it down right in front of the new home dugout and just can't get to it. So strike 2 for Jax. Still got 1 ball. I think Coach Webb should have made that catch. You're standing right there. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got 2 outs, no one on. And a little baseball, Norm Cash Field in Post. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So 3 up, 3 strikeouts to round out this inning. So we'll go to the top of the 5th. Newhome comes to the plate with a 12-1 lead. Back in.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
Jim Plummer with Russ Morris here at Norm Cash Field for Antelope baseball. Here's a recap of what happened in the bottom of the fourth.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. You need to find a way to have a scoreless inning now as we enter the top of the fifth. Down 11, 12-1 is your Carson Construction score with the number 16 Leopards ahead.
All right, so on the mound for the Antelopes, got a new pitcher.
Yeah, you have to get a scoreless inning, scoreless half inning, and then you got to score runs your next at bat to stay alive.
Number 11, Cameron Menchaca, now on the mound, the left-hander. He's been playing the whole game so far as the designated hitter. Now he takes a fielding position. Cam has pitched 14.2 innings, 17 strikeouts, 11 base on balls, that's walks. He's given up 17 hits and 12 runs, 11 errors on behalf of the Antelopes while he's pitching. He's got a 5.25 ERA. All right, coming to the plate for the visiting Leopards, number 14, the pitcher is Jair Johnson. He's batting in the fifth slot. He'll be followed by Avin Madrid and then Tucker Watkins, that is. First pitch, called strike outside corner. Cam Menchaca on the mound for the Antelopes. High and inside, 1-1 now the count. Johnson bats right. Inside pitch, 2-1 now the count. Johnson with a .448 batting average, on base percentage of .556. He's going to drive this one into center field. And Hawkins getting a workout today. He makes another pop fly catch for the first out of the inning.
All right, you need more of that.
So one out. Second batter of the inning will be Avin Madrid.
Final stat line for Domingo Soto, 38 pitches through 2 innings, no strikeouts, 4 walks, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned.
Okay, Avin Madrid. He's batting in the sixth slot. .269 batting average. Ground ball foul over the post. Nice play by Coach De Leon to get that ball. Madrid, watch this one go by for a ball. 1-1 the count. Menchaca inside. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Nobody on. Top of the fifth. New home with an 11-run lead, 12-1. Called strike. Makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Oh,
close.
Just off the outside corner for a ball. Full count.
If Eric would have slid in and sold it a little bit, it'd have been called a strike.
All right, full count pitch. Driven into center field. It's going to be short this time. And running to get it. And he just tried to underhand it with the miss. Hawkins can't hold on to it, but a nice try. So
it's an unfortunate error.
Avin Madrid with a single, not even a single, an error on the center fielder.
Yeah, he made a play on it. He's athletic enough. He could have dove for it. He probably still would have caught it.
Well, it's kind of he was in that position whether to turn his glove up or keep it down over his head. Throw to first, not in time to get the runner, Madrid.
Shout out to Coach Wright, athletic director. He's over down the right field line in the lawn chair in front of his pickup out there.
Hey, Coach. Throw to first once again by Menchaca, not in time to get Madrid.
One of the more beautiful days we've had this week. When I left to San Antonio, I thought I was going to get blown away.
High and outside, gets past the catcher, advances the runner Madrid to second.
That's a pass ball.
All right, so still at the plate, number 4, Tucker Watkins. Drives this one into right center. Is going to fall in for, it's caught by the second baseman. Out of nowhere comes Daniel Young to make that catch over his shoulder. The wind blowing in from center field helped him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, now this brings up Brock Basir.
All right, so you got 2 outs, runner at second.
Just get an out. Runner goes.
Throw to the third, not in time. So Madrid with a stolen base from second to third. Right from the stretch, Menchaca brings it home in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher, loses it, but stays in the batter's box, so easily found.
Good cover by Cam.
A little cat and mouse out there at third base between Madrid and Menchaca. Menchaca from the stretch, high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs and a runner at third. Next pitch. Whoa, close. A tad too high for number 5, Brock Basir.
Now he's not consistent. That was more close than the last one. That was more obvious.
Brock's a little shorter than the other players. May have had something to do with it. Swing and a miss. Full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Runner at third. Basir at the plate. Inside pitch for a ball is going to walk him. Number 5 goes to first, puts Ducks on the corner.
Brings up Gabe Berghalter. Got on base in all 3 plate appearances. 3 of his 4 plate appearances he's gotten on base. Made 2 appearances in the second inning. Get things over for him. Was hit by a pitch, then grounded out to short.
There's the pitch to him, high and outside. Berghalter, not a great batting average, just 125, but his on-base percentage is .462.
Yeah, and that's going to be helped out today. Once again, hit by pitch. Then he had a double in the third and walked last inning.
Second pitch to him, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, runners at first and third. New Home with a commanding lead here, 12-1. Top of the 5th. Swing.
Foul tip.
All right, so now with 2 strikes, still with 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did we call interference here?
I don't know. Like, it was tipped in. I heard it tip off the bat.
Imagine it was an interference call from what just happened. We don't know for sure. And I believe the run's at 12 right now.
Runs at 12.
Unless it was a balk. Because it was a balk, so the runner from first went to second, so that's what it has to be.
Okay, yeah, so then the pitch doesn't count.
So now the score 13-1. Looks like a balk was called. advancing the runners, especially the one from third, getting that extra run. That puts Tucker Watkins on second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, with 2 outs. Ooh, called strike. 1 ball with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Gabe Burkhalter at the plate. Cam Menchaca, the third pitcher for the Antelopes, on the mound. Inside for a ball. 2-2-2.
We've seen that all day with 2 strikes on the runner. Or on the batter. It's been there. We've just lost them in any way you could possibly think of. Another balk.
Did he call another balk?
That's another balk. And Cam better be careful. He's arguing with the ump. So if some umps are more personal, then have more feelings than the other ones, depending on who you argue with, you can get thrown out for that. So
you figure how many other times has he been called for a balk with other umpires? We don't know. It's our first game to cover.
well, this is the 4th balk that we've been seeing called today.
High and inside for the pitch. Makes it a full count, 3-2. So that balk put number 5 on third base. That's Bashir. Burkhalter at the plate with a full count, fouls it off.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, it's been the home plate umpire to call balks rather than the infield ump today.
Correct, you're right.
Yeah, that's
unusual,
weird.
right?
Yeah, that is weird.
High and
He's got him looking.
Call strike. Is that a makeup call? We'll take it. That ends the inning, though.
Hey, that's the first backwards K anybody's thrown today.
That's true. All right, so score still now 13-1 after 4.5 innings. We go to the bottom of the 5th in just a moment here. Post down to New Home, 13-1.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are bold gold.
Hey, Russ.
All right, 1 run scored on no hits, 3 errors, 2 of them we can argue with, and then 1 runner left on base. But your bottom line is this: you're now entering the bottom of the 4th, and you need to score. You need to score 3 runs to keep yourself alive, still alive, entering the 5th. So we're in the bottom of the, we're entering the bottom of the 4th. You're now at the 7, 8, 9 hole hitters: Isaiah Moreno, Edgar Saucedo, and Colton Hawkins.
It's bottom of the 5th, is it not? What did you got on there? So this is where we have to score 3 runs here to keep the game alive.
Yeah, 5th.
All right, still on the mound is Johnson. Post has seen 3 pitchers. Johnson the only one for the Leopards tonight. I didn't check his pitching stats. Do have a little bit here for you. He's only pitched 9 innings on the season. And ERA 2.25. So he's going to get himself 5 more innings in this year's stats. So we got a pinch hitter coming up, Russ. I think that's Jarrett. Calvin Jarrett, number 6, a junior this year, batting .667. First pitch to him, a called strike. Swinging strike. 0-2 the count. And Post has got to put up 3 in this inning to keep this game alive. Called strike on the outside corner, just barely.
All right. Edgar Salcedo.
The right fielder batting in the 8th slot. He'll be followed by Colton Hawkins, I believe, unless he gets a pinch hitter. Salcedo takes the first one for a ball. Still got Johnson on the mound behind the plate. Hunter Burrell for the Leopards. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1 with 1 out. Johnson. Curveball inside a little bit too much. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss by Salcedo, making the count 2-2. By the way, that previous batter, Jarrett, was hitting for Isaiah Moreno. High into the backstop.
We need base runners. Take them any way you can get them.
That's right. Full count with 1 out.
You're in no position to be picky at this point. You just need them to happen.
Johnson. Outside and high, walks the batter. There's your base runner, Russ. Salcedo gets to first. It's going to be number 8 coming to hit.
Slade Murphy.
I believe Slade is a freshman. Coming to the plate, batting .200 this year. Swing and misses the first pitch. Johnson throws to first. Ooh, a little bit late. Johnson with the pitch. Driven into left field. It's a popper. It's a short one. Texas Leaguer's going to fall foul. Missed it by about 4 feet.
That is the story of the game.
Yeah. Can't get a break.
Golly.
So the freshman comes back to the batter's box with an 0-2 count with 1 out and a runner at first.
The only break we've gotten thus far was Daniel Carroll running out the throw to get an infield single to start things to generate a run later on.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Yeah.
So to mention him, the last name Murphy may have caught your ear. His dad is the head girls softball coach, who's having a good season for the Lady Lopes. All right, bringing up number 2 now. Number 2 is Rooster Rodriguez.
Eric Rodriguez. That was strikeout number 12 by Johnson.
Oh, he drives it. Grounder to third. Throw to second for the force out. Gets it. Retires the side. Finishes the game. And the Leopards from New Home win this one 2 in a row against the Antelopes. This one was 13-1 is the final score. So what we're going to do is take a little break, come back and review some stats, and we'll do a player of the game later on in the wrap-up show. So stay with us. Jim and Russ here at Norm Cash Field on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're streaming live on the YouTube channel from Norm Cash Field in David Nichols Park in Post, Texas, where the Antelopes entertained the new home Leopards, losing 13-1 is the final score, brought to you by Carson Construction. We now enter the post-game show sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman. We'll go ahead and go over to Russ and go over the basic stats that you may have, all counted up, ready to roll.
All right, let's start with the pitchers first. We're going to start with the Volgo pitchers. We got 3 to go through. Eric Garcia takes the loss today. He had 62 pitches through 2 innings, no Ks, 5 walks, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned. Domingo Soto would come in for relief. He had 38 pitches in 2 innings, no strikeouts, 4 walks, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned. And then Cameron Menchaca would come in. He would have 25 pitches through one inning. Had the only strikeout of the day. The only strikeout for the Bull Gold. Had 1 walk, 1 hit, 1 run, and those runs were earned. Then taking a look at New Home's pitcher. Winning pitcher is going to be Jair Johnson. He had 68 pitches in 5 innings, 12 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hits, and 1 run scored on him. No runs were earned. You want to go ahead and look at the final stats for the batters as well, or?
We'll do that in just a moment, okay? Once again, the final score from Norm Cash Field: New Home 13, Post 1, Post 0-2 in district. Now New Home 2-0. We'll review that stuff a little bit too when we come back with the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman wrap-up show here on Post Sports Radio.
Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at the finest.
The Rotary Club of Post has embarked on a new fundraising campaign that can help you show your patriotism while the club accomplishes its missions. The Post Rotary Club takes pride in the community, and what a better way to show that than with the Parade of Flags program. For a $50 annual fee, we will place an American flag in your front yard or place of business on 5 holidays and pick it up afterwards. By joining, you'll be showing your patriotism during the Memorial Day, Flag Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, and Veterans Day holidays. Funds from the program will support youth scholarships and programs in the Post Garza County community. Get the Parade of Flags registration form on the Post Texas Rotary Club Facebook page, or send a request for a form by email to rotaryclubofposttexas@gmail.com. Show the nation's colors and your patriotism and join the Parade of Flags, a fundraising effort of the Rotary Club of Post.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
All right, the Bull Gold Antelopes drop one to New Home, 13-1 here at Norm Cash Field. That score brought to you by Carson Construction. Russ Morris standing by to review some more stats here in the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman postgame show. Russ?
Well, Hunter Burrell, the catcher, he was the standout performer for the Leopards today. He had 2 hits and 3 at-bats, 3 RBIs on the day, and had 1 walk. Ryder Starkey, he had 1 hit and 2 at-bats, scored 2 runs, and had 2 RBIs and had 2 walks. Jair Johnson, as well as the pitcher, he also had an RBI. He had a decent performance at the plate. 1 for 3 hitting, had 1 RBI and got walked once. Tucker Watkins, 1 hit, 3 at bats, scored a run, had 1 RBI and got on base with a walk. And then lastly, Breck Basir had 2 walks, 1 RBI, 1 hit and 2 at bats. And then shout out Gabe Burkhalter. He had scored 3 runs on base 1 time with a walk, struck out and was 1 for 2 at the plate. Now for the Bowl Gold, Daniel Carroll started things off hitting wise with a infield single as he beat out the throw from shortstop over to first. And then scoring, the only run was Edgar Salcedo. He was able to get on base with an error committed by the third baseman as he dropped the catch. Also, taking a look as well, Edgar Salcedo had the only RBI for the Bowl Gold, and Daniel Carroll was 1 for 2 at the plate as well. Hawkins and Salcedo were the only 2 batters walked by Jair Johnson. And if you're ready, I have your Antelope of the game.
We'll be right back. We'll play with some more spots. We come right back and do the Antelope Wash and Dry Players of the Game coming up next year on Post Sports Radio, where the final score at Norm Cashfield was New Home 13, Antelopes 1.
Are you looking for a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew do new construction, remodeling, demolition, and concrete work from the planning stage to the project completion. Also, if you are doing a DIY project, you can rent a roll-off dumpster. Carson drops it off and picks it up. Plan now for your next project and call the guys who build a lasting relationship with each customer. Carson Construction. Find them on Facebook or call 806-626-3811.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
All broadcasts in all and any media form provided by PostSportsRadio.com are the sole property of Post Sports Enterprises with the permission of the Post Independent School District. Any retransmission of any of these broadcasts, whether partial or in its entirety, for commercial or personal use, without express written consent of the...
Oh, sorry about that. We're back live. We got to squeeze in the Antelope Wash and Dry Players of the Game from the Post Antelopes. Russ Morris, anybody to do so?
Well, we got 2. First one's going to be your first baseman, number 14, Daniel Carroll. He started things off in the second inning with an infield single and got around to second as he advanced on a fielder's choice. He was the only Bowl Gold player in scoring position at that time, so he tried his best to get the scoring going. And then Edgar Salcedo in the third was
screwed up.
So once again, it's Daniel Carroll and Edgar Salcedo are your Antelope Wash and Dry Players of the Game.
All right, thank you, Russ. Hey, we'll say bye until next week. We got a Monday game, Lady Lopes softball here at David Nichols Park, so please join us for that. Not sure exactly the time. I think it's an evening. Maybe a morning since we're on spring break.
Haven't seen the time announced on Game Changer. I will have that Post Sports Radio and as well as the Post Dynasty Facebook page. We'll have that for you whenever.
That's right.
It's
We
put
will
out
promote
there.
it. Promote it on Facebook. That's where you got to follow the time change and all that stuff happens in the springtime. So have a great weekend. See you at church on Sunday. And Russ,
keep hope alive, everybody.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple. It's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.